So I went to vote last week, and it was the first time in my life I had voted for a Republican candidate for president. I filled in that bubble next to Donald Trump's name. And I voted for Donald Trump because of Robert Kennedy Jr. Robert Kennedy Jr. was my first choice for president. I think he had a genuine chance to win before he dropped out, but I do understand why he dropped out. He made the strategic choice, which most of us do when voting for president. I believed him when he said the Democratic Party is not as it used to be. I still believe him. I think the Democratic Party is not what it used to be. It's definitely not the party of President Kennedy or Senator Kennedy, not anymore. I think if those two men were alive today, they would be kind of frustrated and even angry with their party. I think the Democratic Party has become too elitist and institutionalist. I think they're more on the side of institutions than people, the average American. And I respected his concession. I liked his concession. I liked how Donald Trump welcomed him into his camp, into his fold, his sphere of influence. I saw it as genuine coalition building, which is what politics ultimately is. Well, not completely, but it's an important part. And I think I see more of that on the conservative side, more so than liberal side now, or supposed liberal. I see more Republicans making genuine attempts at communication and coalition building than I do Democrats. I think Democrats have gotten way too elitist and way too quick to use shame to coerce their voters into voting for them. I think they've come to expect certain demographics to vote for them, as if they deserve it without explanation, which is not democratic at all. They've gotten way. I think the Democrats have gotten way too comfortable with using fear to get votes, pointing to another party and saying, "At least we're better than those guys." Well, and I don't think that's how politics should work. You should be able to articulate what you stand for rather than what you stand against. If all you do is preach what you stand against, I don't think that's sustainable long term. That's not how you keep getting votes long term. You need to have something you stand for. You need to have a set of core values and principles. And I think the Democratic Party stands more for equity now. Which is different from equality. Equity is very different from equality. Equality is what you stand for. Equal opportunities for everyone. Opportunities for everyone to make their own decisions about their own lives. Equity is about equality of outcome. Redistributing resources so that everyone arrives at the same outcome. That's un-American, and not what this country was founded on. So I think at this point in my life, I lean more conservative, more to the Republican Party than I do the Democratic Party. So yeah, that's why I voted for Donald Trump. Insult me in the comments.